Hey, what's going on, Trap Watchers? Today is August the 8th, 2021. We're going to give you all the best stock to buy right now. One that we're going to add to our portfolio. You guys can see right here. This is our portfolio of stocks that we are tracking in anticipation to see the market go higher. We want to show everyone in our community that you're able to do the same thing, all without being confused, how you come in and evaluate the performance of your portfolio to see whether or not you need to keep them in your portfolio, these stocks, or do you need to take the profit and go on to another play, or do you just simply need to move on and take the loss because you're anticipating the market price to go a lot lower? So again, this is what we're all about, right? We don't care about anything else outside of the price chart. That is the only thing that matters. Everything else is irrelevant just to determine where the market is headed. Okay, so we're going to go through these 4 stocks right here, and then towards the end of the video, we're going to show you all the ones that we're going to add to our portfolio. And you guys can see that we got a very small portfolio at the time. And the reason is because we're not seeing a lot of plays into the market right now. If anything, the market is becoming very confusing in terms of everything acting pretty much on the same level. Like everything pretty much is anticipated to go higher in price. We're not seeing that. Everything is pretty much guaranteed to go lower. We're not seeing that neither on these charts. And when you have those type of scenarios and those type of environments, you want to keep a very small portfolio, right? You don't want to be overexposed because the market can gyrate, increase volatility, either higher or lower. You just want to get a better depiction, a clear picture on a chart in regards to where we're headed. And right now, we just don't see that. So that's why we're only showing you right now 4 stocks within our portfolio. So this video shouldn't be long. I'm going to go ahead and go through these stocks real quick in the portfolio. Then, like I said, we're going to go through and add this other one that we're looking at right now as well. So the first one right here is going to be Copa Holdings. Okay, we've had this stock in our portfolio since the beginning of June in anticipation to see the price go higher. And take a look. Price has been going down. But I've been telling you all, as I've been updating you all on our portfolio, that we're good with that. We're cool with this price and Copa going lower in price because we were tracking this market alongside this trend, right? You guys can see it, how the price in Copa was maintaining price alongside that trend. And we did that again back here towards the ending of July 19, 2021. You guys can see that we are now right back into our prediction area. So again, do you think we need to get rid of it? Do you think we need to take the profits, the losses, and move on to another play? No, of course not. The outcome that I'm looking forward to in the market in Copa now, if anything, is for us to continue to trade sideways, right? And increase this movement higher in price as we go throughout 2021. One of the things that it is turning out to be is that our funds is being locked up in this position for longer than what we anticipated. That's the only thing. But there's nothing in here that makes us want to act erratically to get out our position or to even take the loss. We don't see that yet. So we're just going to continue to kick back. The market still looks decent in terms for us to see the market trade sideways with the probability of higher price movement. So we're going to keep it there in the portfolio. Okay. Now the second one is Canada Goose Holdings. Okay. Which is the ticker symbol is GOOS. So now this is Canada Goose Holdings on a weekly perspective. Again, it looks decent. I don't see anything here that would warrant us to try to take the small profit that we are already in. Everything looks to the point that the market is going to continue to see some higher price movement in Canada Goose. Everything is still looking healthy. The market hasn't even broken this ascending line to the downside. So this price in Canada Goose is still good to go. Okay, so we don't need to change that neither. Now let's look at Fusion Fuel Green. Okay, HTTO. HTOO, excuse me. So now this is Fusion Green. Okay, been in this play for about 2 weeks now, and the market is not giving us too much bullishness, but it's still bullish because the market is not giving us a lot of weakness. The market is still trading above our support area of $12. And then secondly, right, last week, not this past week, the week of July the 26th, we did see some weakness into the market in Fusion Fuel. But then look at last week. we saw the market start out the week lower, but we were still able to close on the high of the bar. So again, we're still golden. The market here in Fusion Fuel is still golden for us to see higher price. Now, you have to go back on when we did that portfolio review, because I'm not necessarily sure. We said we would take some profit out the market around 16, but we got an ultimate TP price up there around $18. So the market even here still looks decent in terms of us seeing higher price movement. All right, so now let's look at the last one. This one has definitely been a thorn in our side. SCX, LS Starrett Company. And again, this market here has continued to show us that it's weak, right? But just like what I told you for Copa Holdings, you guys can see that this trend has not been broken in LS Starrett, right? So even though we're seeing the market portfolio down 20% in this particular play, the market is still following this trend. Okay, as long as that's the case, we're going to continue to ride the market in Starrett. Just that simple. Now, we need to make a recovery, or not necessarily recovery, but we need to see this price come back up within our profit area though. I would feel a lot more comfortable to see this market play out in our original intentions for it to go higher in price a lot better. I feel a lot better for that to happen, but so far we're not seeing that occur in Starrett. So if anything, out of the 4 stocks that's in this portfolio, there's only one that really needs to be watched, and that is right here on Starrett. Okay, that's it. But everything else still looks on course to give us some profitability in the market. So cool. So let me show you this other stock that we're going to add to our portfolio now. You may have heard it, you may not. So let me show you what it is. Okay, and then we're going to see what the analysts are trying to predict for this stock. So the stock is Snowflake. Yep, this is the stock that we're going to add to the portfolio now into the market. Snowflake. So first things first, are we in an uptrend? Yes, we are in an uptrend, but do you think it's a strong uptrend? Do you think it's a weak uptrend? It's decent. The market is not extremely strong as Snowflake right now, but we are in an uptrend. So that is good. Secondly, have we broken an area of support, or I'm sorry, area of restriction in the market in Snowflake? Yes, we have. You guys can see we did it here. Okay, we did it during this period. We broke outside of that restriction point during this week, July the 6th, 2021. And then again, even in that same week, we saw the market break restriction above $260, to where last week the market tried to break below it, but it didn't. Okay, now there's still some weakness here. Okay, so the market is not overly strong. There is weakness in the market for Snowflake right now, so I won't be surprised to see the market from the gate go lower. Based off how we closed last week with the increase in volume, yes. So my main focus that will go against our prediction of seeing this price in Snowflake go higher would be for the market price to go below 260, and then ultimately we break this ascending line. Those are the two things that will make me get rid of this position in the portfolio. Okay, this is the monthly time frame in Snowflake. We got earnings coming up towards the end of the month of August. Be prepared, as always. The trap plays on this type of information. So I'm not going to be overly bullish in this prediction. Okay, I'm not. So what I'm looking forward to is seeing this market try to come up here towards 300, But as always, you can expect this market price to fall short of that. Okay. So I'll say like 298, give or take. And we're going to hold that support around 260. Okay. So this is what we're going to look forward to. This is it. I'm not overly bullish. Okay. I just want to preface that, tell everyone that I'm not looking for a 10x, you know, all these other mess that these YouTubers be talking about. No, we'll grab 7.25% out the market because we want to make sure we bring our soldiers back from the war. Okay. And they come back with more profit for us. So right now, let's go ahead and run that for Snowflake. And let's go ahead and switch this back over to the weekly. Okay, so that we can be in position to grab this profit. Now, it might happen relatively quick. Okay, that's one thing that we can't do is time the market, because if we were, there would be no need for us to even be doing these videos, right? To try to show everybody, because everyone would be filthy rich, or we will. So it might happen quick, might take a couple of weeks, but who knows? But either way, we're going to continue to play the strength into the market in Snowflake. Grab about 7% out the market. To you, that might not be worthy to even put in, you know, a position on that, but right now this is what we're looking forward to, so we want to act on that. Okay, you know what, I will tell you that would be the first area TP, 298. Okay, I'm going to bring it up here just a little bit higher to like 315. Okay, that's how we're going to play it. 298 will be our first area TP. We'll come in and see how the market is acting towards 298, because if it's giving us weakness, we need to cut the whole position and move on. But if we're still seeing strength around 298, then we understand that he's going to try to break 300 to try to hit that $315 price in Snowflake later on. Okay, so that's it. So let's go ahead and add it to the portfolio. Okay, let's do what? Let's add what? Let's do 100 shares on this one too. Let's record it. All right, now you can see already that the analysts are bullish, or the news is bullish into the market in Snowflake. It's a moderate buy, right? So let's see what everyone else is talking about. Okay, so based on 18, so we got 18 analysts who is tracking the market in Snowflake. They're offering a 12-month price target. Okay, within the last 3 months, the average price target is $280, right? Well, what do you know? The price was already at 277. So the highest one is 320. Okay. Now the average price target only represents $1.05% profitability from the close of Friday. Okay. So many of these analysts have already hit their price target. We got 10 buys, 8 holds, 0 sells. We're playing the strength into the market in Snowflake. We're looking forward to hit like 298 and then ultimately 315. What do you all think? So that's it right there. Okay, let us know. This is our updated portfolio right here into the market so far. We're going to continue to track our portfolio, see how the market's going to react to our positions, because if we need to get rid of it, we will. If we don't, we continue to let the profits ride. So now it's your turn. Which stock do you think is a buy right now at the moment? Drop me a comment in the comment section and let me know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.